Welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. EA Sports College Football Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Auburn's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Not a whole lot of mystery about the way this offense attacks you. You got a quarterback and a wide receiver coming off monster games. The defense has seen the tape all week, but what can they do about it, Kirk?
Now, last week, it was just pitch and catch. They pretty much did anything that they wanted to. Quarterback puts up big numbers. Obviously, his go-to target is his receiver. Now, here we go. A week later, same offense, same opportunity. What will this defense do to try to slow down the quarterback, get him out of rhythm, mixing some blitz, mixing in some zone, just trying not to let this wide receiver go off once again. My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy in the very first play of the game. First down and big yards.
They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to throw again. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. I'll start at the 25. The Oklahoma Sooners offense gets their first crack now. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance curve. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together solid performance.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The receiver makes the catch. And the defense wraps him up. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A real shot here to answer that opening drive score with one of your own, but the sack here on 3rd down now really hurts your momentum. What decision do you come up with here on 4th down after giving up that sack?
The Sooners will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Oh, that one's picked off. He can go.
And it's a solid return after the interception.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Now it's 2nd down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass is caught. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 on a 1st down. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Bringing pressure. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the snap and takes off on a run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Pressure is coming. Heavy pressure. He lets it go.
Hey, really good decision here by this quarterback just to get rid of that football, but I'm sure they're hoping for a few extra yards here to make this field goal attempt a little bit easier.
And it's good right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's downs. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. He'll spot the ball at the 34. And it's a bunch formation. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Downfield shot. Falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's just a miscommunication there. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the...
He's got it. That is enough for a first down.
Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. First down. We're going to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Cobb. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. And he'll set up to throw. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Now they come up second and goal through the 3.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just random...
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. He fires this throw and it's intercepted.
They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a quick grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They look to throw it here on second down.
Heaves it deep down the middle.
And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Makes the catch downfield.
Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
The defense has got to do a better job of being aware of where this receiver is. He can hurt you anytime he wants downfield if you give him that.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 20 line. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Breaks a tackle. Continues to fight for yards. What a catch and run by the junior.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, what a grab! They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. About time this offense gets going, it's a 1st and 10. Caught by the receiver. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they can sell out and bring the pressure.
The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The Sooners will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracket.
Caught at the 30. Still running. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Cobb. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Auburn. Still no answer for this offense. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. In the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? Play action here on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. And the Sooners will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on first down.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Cobb. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Here comes a first down pass attempt. QB to the tight end for a completion. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Sooners. offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
Menu narration option is set. Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Grab down the middle. It's Cobb. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. 1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Cobb. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made quickly at the 9, but now it's 1st and goal. The offense trying to cap a really impressive 1st half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Looking for 6.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Automatic on the PAT. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This has been a rough 1st half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Looking to throw it on 1st down.
A deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Makes a quick catch.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. So the misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
Play fake, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Launches it deep down the left side. He's got his man wide open. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Receiver makes the grab.
Touchdown, Tigers. That's how you finish a play.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far.
And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. About returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's caught. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's past the marker and still going.
Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick throw to the left side.
Oh, he makes the catch.
Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6, 1st and goal. And the Sooners come to the line with 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Sooners!
Hey, Chris, the threat of these receivers to the outside really did a nice job of opening up the interior. And the quarterback reads that, sees that he's got the post wide open to the tight end, makes a great throw for that touchdown.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Touchdown, Auburn. This offense is still clicking.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Good throw to the left. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Pass caught, 2nd down now. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. The Sooners pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's looking to scramble. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. Takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. First down. We're going to throw the football. It's a short completion to the tight end. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Third down coming up.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack. Defense, they have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner is brought down. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Looking for some space. It's Thomas. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
And here's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. He stopped, but he gets a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw.
Intercepted in the end zone.
Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. And is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Auburn.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Just gets it away, taking a shot. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Great catch and run for 6.
What a touchdown here by this. So I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He'll take a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
He's looking deep again. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
As we take a break to flip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Ball handed off.
Breaks an open space. Great move in the open field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
But it's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the fourth quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, and get a little bit closer to the marker. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
A deep shot to the left side.
And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the fifth time today. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. That run moves the ball to the 16.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Try and muscle for the first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And there's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackled, but first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Quick throw to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The pass ball's incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right. This one caught. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Sooners will line up to boot it away. This is punt number 6. Get the ice bath ready for the punter. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. The offense gets a 15-yard penalty. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. The back in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
And the Sooners with first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's enough to move this. Give him a first down at the 41. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. And looking to throw now on first down.
Looking deep downfield to the left.
And he throws his third interception of the day.
Now he's bringing it back. He finally tackled him, but an excellent return after the pick.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake on first down.
What a catch! Oh, he breaks free, still going. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
The Sooners looking to cash in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Take it down, but not before. First down.